Welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at something I've been waiting all week for. I had heard news that Tesla was finally going to extend its own insurance program for Tesla vehicles to Texas after being exclusively only available in California for a while. So today's the day. It's finally available here in Texas, and so I've got the website pulled up. I'm going to get a quote from Tesla for my Tesla Model S, compare it to my current insurance, and see if there's really that potential for a 20% savings that Tesla said they could offer by offering their own insurance to Tesla owners. So let's go ahead and get started. So the URL will be tesla.com/insurance. Takes you to this page, and you'll see now where it only used to say available in California before, now we have Texas added to that. So we can continue on to the next page. And if you have an account already, you can go ahead and sign in. I do because I already own a Tesla, and so I'll sign in and go to the next step. At which point you'll be asked to enter some personal information, including your mailing address, and looks like your telephone number here at the bottom. So get all that filled out and going to the next step. And that's going to include more information, your driver's license, the state you live in, your date of birth. And then this last section at the bottom is the mileage. And so that's the mileage you think you're driving the car annually. And so right now it defaults to 12,000 to 15,000 miles. You can see if you expand it that there's a range here you can choose from. People aren't driving as much as they used to maybe, so I'm going to pick the 9,000 to 12,000 range and just go with that for now. And then you're brought to this premium page, but quickly a pop-up appears. And so it's telling us kind of how this system works. Says that the Tesla insurance rate is based on real-time data and calculates potential savings on your premium based on your personalized safety score. So it looks like you start at 90 here, and everyone starts at 90, and the higher you go, the more you'll save. So on this next slide here, it actually shows me that with a score of 90, my premium would be $112.70 a month. And then over on the right here, it says that it estimates the majority of Tesla drivers will have a safety score of 80 or higher. So again, you start at 90, I guess, and then you either move up or down from there. The third slide is telling us the factors that affect your safety score. So things you might expect, like hard braking. It says proportion of braking time spent braking with extreme force. So I assume that means actually pressing the brake pedal. I don't know if regenerative braking factors into any of that. Sounds like hard braking or last minute braking. Aggressive turning, that's something that just depends on your driving style. If you own a Tesla, you have fun driving it and driving it fast in the corners, you might get your score dinged there a little bit. The third one that highlights here is forced autopilot disengagements. This doesn't apply to me because my car doesn't even have autopilot. So if you own a really old Tesla like I do, this might not be a factor. But for those of you that do, the times that autopilot is disabled due to ignored alerts will ding you as well. And then it says that Tesla will provide you more tips on how to improve your safety score, which in turn lowers your monthly premium. And then finally here it says Tesla does not use your location to calculate your premium or keep a history of where you've been, and that your data will only be used by Tesla Insurance and not shared except as authorized. Try to make you feel a little more comfortable knowing that your data is going to be handled responsibly. And after all that, it just takes you back to this main premium page, where again it's showing that $112.70 would be my monthly premium, but then it says due today would be $114, so maybe that's some fees or tax or something added on there. So what I need to do here obviously is compare to my current insurance to decide whether this is a monthly premium I would like to accept or not. And so from here I'm going to go to the Progressive website, log into my account there. Progressive is who I use to insure our two vehicles that we own. And going into this part of my account, I can see what my total policy premium is. The Tesla policy term, if you noticed, was only for 6 months. And that actually lines up well with my Progressive insurance, which is also a 6-month policy. I renew it every 6 months. It's not annually. So I'm focusing just on my Tesla here. Our other car is the Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in. So you can see the Tesla's a little bit more to insure, and that's the number I want to do the math on here when making this comparison. So even though my total policy premium is $1,041, I am going to kind of bypass these fees which may not apply in Tesla's case. I'm not sure. I really just want to pull from this base 518 number. So I'll pull the calculator in here and just do some simple math. 518 divided by 6 months. Again, this is a 6-month policy, and it gives me a number $86.3 that I'm currently paying for insurance on my Tesla already. So it looks like I might already be getting a better deal with my current insurance provider. So, I was hoping to get a better offer. Unfortunately, it doesn't really compete with the insurance I already have. So I have to say, as it stands right now, probably just stick with the insurance I've already got through Progressive. Now, things may be different for you. Maybe I've got really good insurance somehow. I am a really good and safe driver, I feel like. And what I like about what Tesla is doing here is because they can monitor the cars just because of the way they're designed, because they can see where they're going and how fast, and do all these things that maybe other automakers can't in the same way. I feel like there's a chance that, people like me who are actually really good drivers will get rewarded in the end. But even starting with that score of 90, which is a really high safety score for Tesla, the monthly premium just wasn't quite as compelling as I had hoped. That's just my own personal experience. Maybe for some of you all out there, you'll actually find this to be a better price, or at least on par with what you're getting. And of course, there is the potential for your score to go higher and that premium to come down. At this point, I'm just not really interested in taking that risk by paying more upfront with the hope that maybe it'll go lower than what I'm currently paying in the future. So anyway, that's it for this episode. For the next episode, I think we're going to kind of stick with the dollars and cents. People ask me a lot of questions, not just about Teslas and electric cars themselves, but kind of a lot of the financials behind it. So this video will kind of ease us into what I think will be the next episode, where we're going to talk about just the general costs of maintenance and repairs, not just of Teslas, but of electric cars in general. So those of you that have been asking that question, keep an eye out for that next episode coming at you soon, and I will see you there.